Hi everybody, and welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Linda, and today we're going to make something a little different, suitable for your family or company, but it's baked Greek chicken. And I got a little head start on you here, but the first thing I want you to do is preheat your oven to 425 degrees and grease a decent sized dish or a baking sheet. I would use one with rims, but that's up to you. Now the grease is going to come, that goes in that bowl, is going to come from part of this recipe, so don't do anything ahead of time, okay? So let's get started here. In the bowl, this is where I got started. I sauteed, I sauteed in some olive oil, half of a medium onion, 2/3 of the garlic that'll be in the recipe. You use just 2/3 of it, and you cook it until it's softened, and then you transfer it to this bowl that I've got it in, and you let it cool. Alright, then I added some feta cheese, some nutmeg, and a little salt and pepper to taste. And some spinach, chopped spinach that I squeezed dry, but I don't see it in this recipe. You know where I got this recipe? Sam went to pay his car insurance, and they were giving away 2016 calendars, and one of them was cars and the other one was recipes, and he got me the recipe calendar and he kept the one for the cars. Alright, I'm stirring this together. Don't forget to add salt and pepper to taste. The recipe didn't say to squeeze out that spinach, but I squeezed it out because there is a lot of water in spinach. Now the amounts will be listed with the recipe below. Where it says show more, that's where the recipe will be. Where it says show more. Alright, so I've got that mixed. Now, that looks pretty good. Alright, in a saucepan, I'm just getting all this ready ahead of time. In some butter, I'll show it to you. I took the remaining part of the garlic, because it's divided, and some oregano, some butter, and some Panko breadcrumbs, and I let the butter melt, and then I put the other things in and just turn the heat off, and then you just let it sit there with the heat off. I stirred it a couple of times because, you know, if the burner didn't get cold enough, then I was going to have burnt panko. So now I'm going to follow this recipe just like it said to do it, but I don't know that it sounds right, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it. And I've had my oven preheating a long time. So I've got, the recipe calls for 5 skinless, boneless chicken breasts. So I've got them right here. Whew, these suckers are big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all 5 of them. And it didn't say to do this, but I'm going to cut off the little extra parts here, if there are any. Some of them have some don't. That one's okay. This one's got some fat right down here. I'm going to cut it off. Alright. This one, it's got a little fat pad right there. Yes, it does. So I'm going to cut that off. I haven't been on in a week or two, and what I did is I had my tripod and camera set up on the counter, but it wasn't on this main counter where I usually do everything for y'all. It was on another counter, and I needed something out of the cupboard, and I forgot that, I don't know, I just reached for the cupboard door and opened it, and everything went flying. The tripod broke, and my camera, the actual camera part wasn't damaged, but for some reason the memory card was. So between that and some other things that have been going on, I haven't made any videos. I don't like the looks of that either, but let's just get it taken off. Alright. And I'll set that aside. Let me wash my hands real quick, even though I'm coming right back to the chicken. And this is what it said do. And I'm going to do it exactly like it said. It said go down through the chicken, right through the middle, but don't cut all the way through. So, I'm going to open this little baby up. There we go. Let's go on to the next one. Oop, I made a boo-boo there. We'll just have to live with it. I'll go a little further with this one. That's far enough. Alright, that's the fourth one. That's not, this chicken, this piece right here is wider than it is deep, but that's okay. We'll just live with it. And here's the last one. You know, I thought it'd be more effective if you kind of went in at an angle so you could almost, you know, kind of semi-butterfly it so you'll have a deeper pocket, but that's not what the recipe says to do, so that's not what we're going to do. Now, I messed that one up too. I'm going to get my bowl, and just for safety reasons, I'm going to go ahead and put this chicken in here. Yeah. Kind of go big end, small end, and hopefully you'll get them all in here. I think I kind of misjudged here. Well, I got room enough for 4. I might be able to squeeze 5 in here. There we go. Alright, now, let's get this out of the way. Now, the spinach mixture, that I mixed together is going in the cavity down the center of each one of these. And I got them squished. It's so tightly in here, I don't know how much of this stuff I can get in them. But hopefully it will be enough. Put a little more in that one right there. And there. Here's the third one. Just open them up with your hands. It's not going to hurt a thing. If you had to, didn't get a big enough container like I did, just open it up with your hands. You'll get it in there. Here's the fourth one. And so you can just open it up and push it on down in there. There we go. Put a little more in that one. I might put a little more in this first one. I didn't know how much to judge that. Alright, and here's the last one. Number 5. And that takes care of all of that spinach and garlic and onions and salt and pepper and whatever else I put in there. We got it all. Now I'm going to get a clean spoon. I'm going to get a clean spoon and I'll put more feta cheese on top of that because it's so flavorful. Didn't call for it in the recipe, but we're going to do it. Just mash it on down in there. Feta cheese is really good on salad too. Alright. Here's the little third one. Fourth one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, fourth. And I'm mashing it in. And the last one here. There. Now that's more what I'd like right there. 2, 3, 4. I know there's 5 in here. Aha. Oh, I see what I've done. Okay. Now I may transfer this to another bowl before I go any further because this is just too small. I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, I got a little bigger dish. They fit a little better. And now I'm just going to take these Panko breadcrumbs and put it all over the top of each one of these. Then we're going to throw it into the 425-degree oven, and it's going to take Anywhere from 25 to 35 minutes for this to cook, because it just depends on your oven and how big your chicken breasts are. So that's, you know, about the best I can do as far as time, because I don't really know. But there we go. We're going to let these cook, and then when they're done, I'll bring you back and we'll let old Sam taste them. You know, he's the professional taste tester around here. So I'll see you in a little bit. Hi guys, we're back and mine is done, and I had to go 35 minutes on mine, and the top was starting to get brown, so I just laid some foil over it and baked it 10 more minutes, and it's perfect. Here is, whoops, this is Sam's plate. This is the Hawaiian coleslaw that's also on my website, that's delicious, and he's going to give this Greek stuffed chicken a taste for us.
Oh yeah, we've already tasted the coleslaw. I knew that. That makes you feel like you like it too.
Well, you're not going to get any of the stuffing if you slice from the side. You got to slice
in the middle
across. Yeah, like that.
It's tender.
How's the stuffing?
It's great. Spinach. It's hot.
Onions, garlic.
Onions, garlic, spinach.
Chicken's done and it's tender.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's delicious. And I like this little crusty on top.
That's Panko breadcrumbs.
Okay. Well, it's delicious. They'll enjoy this. They sure will.
Alright guys, you heard it from the master.
It's delicious.
Thank you for coming in today and spending part of your day with me. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. It only takes a second. And until next time, you all take care.